can you represent and interpret absolute values? Think about this question during the lesson. Stock prices rise and fall during the year. The table shows the overall change in the price of a company's stock from year to year. During which 2 years was the overall change in the stock price the greatest?
It makes sense that positive values show increases and negative values show decreases.
What are you asked to find? You are asked to find the 2 years with the greatest change in stock price. Which is the greatest number in the table? Which is the least number in the table? The greatest number in the table is 19. The least number in the table is negative 34. The absolute value of a number is its distance from 0 on the number line. Distance is always positive. The absolute value of negative 5 is written as shown below. The absolute value of 5 is written as shown below. Because absolute value is a distance, and distance is always positive, what is always true about the absolute value of a number? Absolute value is always positive, except for 0. What is the absolute value of 0? Is it positive or negative? The absolute value of 0 is 0, and 0 is neither positive nor negative. To find the 2 years with the greatest change, use absolute values. In 2015, the change in price was $11. What is the absolute value of 11?
Select your answer.
The absolute values of the changes in the company's stock price each year are shown below. So, the 2 years in which the change in stock price was the greatest were 2013 and 2014.
The students in a science class recorded the change in water level of a local river. During which week did the water level change by the greatest amount? Use absolute values to represent the change in water level. The water level changed by the greatest amount in week.
So we need to find the absolute value of the water level. So negative 7 and 5/10 is negative 7 and 5/10. 2 and 2/10, the absolute value is 2 and 2/10. Negative 4 and 38/100 is 4 38/100. And to answer the question, during which week was the greatest amount would be week 1, 7 and 5/10 inches.
Find each absolute value. Part A, absolute value of negative 4. Part B, absolute value of 0. Part C, absolute value of 3.
Drag the point on the number line. So for A is negative 4, we drag this all the way to negative 4. You see there are 4 units to 0, so that's that absolute value. Then we have 0. If I put it on 0, there's 0 units. And then drag it to 3, and it's 3 units. You have here negative 4, absolute value is 4. Absolute value of 0 is 0, and the absolute value of 3 is 3.
Negative numbers sometimes represent debts. Yasmin is a business owner. The table shows 3 account balances that represent her gallery's debts. Part A. Which account has the least balance?
Because negative 50 and 99, well, $50.99 is farther away on the left of that number line, that is going to be our least balance. So that's made clear by looking here at this number line.
Part B. Which account has the greatest debt?
So they are showing us the absolute value of each account, and $50.99 is the greatest of all of them. So account B is the one with the greatest amount of debt.
A bank has 2 customers with overdrawn accounts. Which balance is the greater number? Which balance is the lesser amount owed?
So we have to look at the balances of each person and find the absolute value of that number. So the absolute value of V. Wong would be 19 and 45/100, and J. Olson would be 23 and 76/100. And which one is greater? It will be J. Olson. So J. Olson has the greatest number, and V. Wong would have the lesser amount. And that is all you have to do.